you know what my algorithm mainly consists of?
No, what?
Gossipy bitch niggas.
Well, maybe it's attached because of the one guest. I don't know.
What is the one guess? Oh, that too. But this is what I'm saying. It's not just that.
I was gonna say that's probably what connected it though and started it though.
When I look at the state of Black YouTube, I'm ashamed. If the internet was flooded with OnlyFans models who showed their body and didn't do good, it would still be something worth looking at.
Cory Holcomb is still in his feelings, and now he's attacking Black content creators. What the fuck? On Cory Holcomb's latest episode, he circled back around to some negative criticism he's been receiving after saying some pretty alarming things about little girls. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the drama that's surrounding Cory Holcomb, I'm not going to cover every single detail in this video, but let's just say, if somebody told me that the Cory files were being released, I wouldn't be shocked. Alright?
Right. All of y'all kids.
Yeah, she has a documentary.
Kid pussy, that's the best I'm saying.
Now, one thing about Cory Holcomb is that he hates being called out, and like any old pervert, he lacks accountability. Cory Holcomb comes from an era where men would do and say explicit things about children, and it'll either be covered up or looked at as some kind of joke. Basically, Cory is the type of nigga in the hood that you would warn little girls about. Right? Or their uncle with the wandering eye, and y'all know what I'm talking about, that everybody knew about, but they kept it as some little dirty family secret. Now, about 14 minutes into Cory Holcomb's latest episode, he leans into this grand conspiracy that YouTube is forcing negative content in his algorithm. And somehow the content he doesn't want to watch is magically appearing in his feed.
I really want people to be aware of this world has changed, Darlene. And I'm talking about in the last 6 months. I'm talking about there's a shift in the world that has become very concerning. I don't know what I'm going to do about my YouTube because the algorithm in my YouTube is some of the music that I look up. Occasionally, I'll get some information about Stoic principles, because I've clicked on that before.
Okay.
But do you know what my algorithm mainly consists of?
No, what?
Gossipy bitch niggas.
Well, maybe it's attached because of the one guest. I don't know.
What is the one guess? Oh, that too. But this is what I'm saying. It's not just that.
I was gonna say that's probably what connected it though and started it.
This is the typical old dude meets new technology behavior, because that's not the way YouTube algorithm works, okay? Which makes this even funnier. YouTube recommends videos based on the previous videos you watched, which sounds less like a conspiracy and more like a man obsessed with people talking about him. This sounds more like Cory Holcomb is looking people up who made videos about him. This is eating him alive, bro. This stuff is eating him alive. He can't move past it. Okay? That's all this is. Cory Holcomb thinks people are spending days and nights thinking about him, but in reality, his obsession with the situation is what's keeping creators circling back around. Whenever there's something new to cover, people are going to talk about it, especially when you keep piling up new dumb ideas. Then he goes on this whole tangent about how all he sees on his feed is gossipy men and how he's ashamed of Black content creators. What? He talks about how failed YouTubers are using thumbnails of successful people to boost their channel's popularity in the algorithm. All of this is funny because this is what Cory Holcomb does. Gossip about people. I don't know what world Cory Holcomb lives in, but bro, you should do some self-reflecting, bro. Like, honestly.
When I look at the state of Black YouTube, I'm ashamed. We only tear each other down. Listen, unfortunately, YouTube does not allow OnlyFans models to flood the algorithm, meaning like women who aren't afraid to show their body. Did you hear what I said first? I said unfortunately. Because if the internet was flooded with OnlyFans models who showed their body and didn't do good, it would still be something worth looking at.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta stop it right here because this is just degenerate mindset, bro. This is brain dead as hell. Because the internet is definitely flooded with OnlyFans models. Like, where does this man be? Like, I don't get it. It's all on Instagram, it's all on TikTok, and it's all on YouTube too as well. But YouTube does kind of censor it a little bit. But come on, bro. Like, where is this man? Where is his mindset?
Yeah.
You just look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a woman. Let me look at her. Okay, that's good to look at. YouTube is full of gossipy men who fail at YouTube. And this is what's even sadder about these gossipy men who fail at YouTube. This is what's worse.
What's worse?
They use pictures of the people everybody want to watch and see. So let me get this right. You failed in school. You failed in the real world at a job. So if you know what you're doing with YouTube, you can make money.
I have yet to see Cory Holcomb bring factual information about anybody to his podcast. Everything he rants about is opinion-based and an attack on people. Calling women female dogs, calling little girls garden tools, calling men gay. This is the definition of a gossipy ass nigga. Now, calling people failed YouTubers when you have a production team is a joke, bro. Okay? I don't think Cory Holcomb knows what he's doing is more like a show. This is not the type of YouTube channel that push YouTube forward. Okay? So stop the disrespect, bro. This platform was built on the back of the same type of creators that you're calling failures. That's a part of the journey. Falling, getting back up, and pushing through. Through those failures is where you build your character and your community. This is the same blueprint that so many successful YouTubers have followed. Okay, I'm just being honest, bro. Those content creators that were failures got back up, dust themselves off, gained a large following, made a ton of money, and boosted their popularity. That's the reason why we see celebrities like Cory Holcomb infiltrate the platform with this commercial content. Bro, you got a whole production team. Stop it. Okay? Yeah, you're supposed to be successful on YouTube. You already have a name and likeness. On top of that, you have a production team pushing you. So you're not grinding from scratch, bro. You're not getting it from the mud like those failed YouTubers. Okay? If you had to do that, you probably would crash and burn. Now, if you were to measure Cory Holcomb's success against some of his peers, Cory Holcomb does not look that successful. No Netflix specials. He's not selling out arenas. No great catalog of movies or shows. No real cultural impact whatsoever. Cory Holcomb is not a household name. Okay? Like, bro, you're 30 years in. You're 30 years in comparing yourself to people who are half your age. What the f? All right, bro. All right, I'ma chill. All this is a man crying because he knows he's on the verge of losing everything for his own actions. And he's mainly upset with young black men because they're calling him out for things that his generation should have checked him for a long time ago. But hey, that's just my perspective. But if you're Cory Holcomb, perspective means nothing unless you can use it to justify saying some pretty wild stuff.